I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you all about different types of tarot spreads that you can use to get you started. Whether you're new to tarot or you've been doing this a while, maybe you'll learn something new. So I hope that you do. And if while you're watching you enjoy it, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And do be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out all my other videos as well. I have a library that's just full of tarot pick-a-card readings that you might enjoy. Also, I have guided meditation videos and a lot of educational videos about everything esoteric. So be sure to check out my library. And yeah, I hope that you enjoy this as we talk about different tarot spreads. Alright, let's get started. So I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite deck to talk to you guys today about how to do different spreads. We're going to go over my two favorite ones. So the first thing that you want to do is shuffle like this, or some people take it and divide it and then kind of fan through it like that. You can do that. It just depends on what you want to do, how you want to do it. I personally just like to do it. See, I got them all mixed up there. I'll show you how I personally like to do it. I just like to do it like this because for me it's just easier, but you're gonna have your own preference. And like, see, when you're shuffling, if like while you're shuffling ones fly out, it's good to keep those because it means that spirit wants those ones to be read. So keep that in mind. Alright, so after you shuffle, oh, and you know when to shuffle and when to stop. You will have like a knowing inside of when to stop. The way that I always can tell when to stop is that I will get like a tingling sensation in my solar plexus area, and I know that it's time to stop there. So what I do for different types of spreads is, like, the first one I do is kind of like a 10-card spread. So I would ask the question, or the querent would ask the question, and then you put out 5 cards on top like this. And then 5 cards on the bottom. And so these cards will be correlated with one another, and this will be the querent as they are right now. This should be the past, and this should be the present going forward. So the way I would read this is I would say that the person who is the querent might actually be of the Wands energy, because this is a Queen of Wands. And just because it's a queen doesn't mean that it's a woman. It could mean that it's anyone, male or female, and it doesn't matter. But it's indicative of the Wands energy. And Wands are Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. They are fire signs. So I would say that the person either is of the Wands energy, like they actually are a Wands sun, moon, or ascendant, or they may act like a Wands person. And if you're interested in knowing different traits of the zodiac, I have videos and I can link those in the description box below, and maybe that'll help point you in the right direction so that you can learn more about the different kinds of energies, because there are cups, swords, pentacles, and wands. So yeah, there's different ones to know about, so I will link those in the description box below. And then this goes along with this, so I would say that this person has a lot of strength. Do be sure to check out my other video about walking through the tarot and what each of the cards mean, but this card in this case means strength. So I would say that this person has a strength about them. And in the past, I would say that they were really, really happy and abundant. They might have been, you know, recently had a child or something, or they may be working towards their happy home life and family. They might have been working towards building something wonderful in the past. They might have met like a soulmate person, because this is a soulmate connection card. And it's with this, so it was a very balanced and fair relationship, because the Justice is all about fairness. And so it could have been like everything was going well with this person. They might have even had a family or started a family. But currently there's a need to be strong, because some things changed with the Death card here. Some things are going to be changing within this relationship. And I do see within the area of love, there's a lot of conflict and fighting. So if this was a relationship reading, I would definitely say that like this person has a decision to make if they want to stay with this person. They had a good past, but like going forward, things look like, it looks like they could have like a lot of conflict, because this card is all about conflict. And this is about a love relationship or new budding relationship. They could actually have the potential for a new relationship in the future. So they just have to make a decision if they want to end this one, the last one that they were in, or if they want a new, relationship. So I would say that they have a decision to make, because the Two of Swords is all about a decision that you have to make. And the Death card is all about an ending to something and a transformation and starting something new. So I would say that, yeah, that's how I would read this, that this person has a decision to make about if they want to stay with this person or not, because there's like a lot of fighting in their future. So, and if they want happiness, they might have to make a decision. That's how I would read these cards. All right, so that's an example of the 10 card spread that I like to do. And it's also always best to like add as many different decks as you can. So I use the Rider-Waite because that's what I learned on, and it's one of my favorites. But I also use the Unity deck that I created. It's something that I created using my own digital art. I always like to use Oracle decks too to like enrich my readings. So I use Denise Lynn's Sacred Destiny Oracle. I sometimes use runes just to add more depth to my readings. So the more things that you add, the better. The bigger picture you're going to get, the more clarity that you are going to get. So keep that in mind. As you get better and better, you may want to purchase more decks. All right, so this next one we're going to be going into is called the Celtic Cross spread. So again, I would shuffle. And then I would ask a question. I would say, okay, what does the querent, I don't know if this was like, let's just say it's another love reading. What's in store for the querent? What's going on for the querent at this current time? And what can they expect in the future as far as love? I would say like currently they're feeling betrayed. Possibly somebody might have done something behind their back to betray them or lie to them. This card here in a Celtic Cross spread is the one that is all about the current situation at hand. And then we lay one across, and this is about the challenge or what is currently facing the person. So like they're not talking about their feelings and emotions with this card. So something is bothering them because somebody did them wrong, but they're not talking about it. The querent is not talking about it. And then we lay one down here. I may have to move these around a little bit. Lay one down here. This is about the subconscious and what they're not aware of. This is what the querent is not aware of. So oftentimes, you might tell the person, hey, you're a little bit defensive, because this card is all about defensiveness. And they might be like, no, I'm not. I'm not feeling that way. It's because it's in their subconscious and they're not aware of it. So upon having this reading, they become aware of it. They become made aware of this. And then they can deal with it. And then we put one up on top like this. I'm running out of room here. We put one up on top here like that. And this one is something that they are aware of. And what it is it's basically something that's they're presently aware of, that's on their mind. And in this case, it's that this card is all about saving. So this person was like trying to work on this relationship, putting a lot of work into meeting somebody maybe. They've done all the work and they're aware of it. All right. And then this card here that's going to be here is about what has been going on the last 2 weeks to a month. So I would say in this love reading for this person that they've been doing all the work in this relationship. You can see that this person's carrying a very heavy load. So I would say in the last 2 to 4 weeks, you've been carrying a very heavy burden. You know, something's been on your mind, heavily weighing on you. Or, yeah, you might be putting too much energy and focus into something that you don't need to focus on at this time. All right, and then the next card I would lay would be right here. And this one is for the next 2 to 4 weeks in the future. So in the next 2 to 4 weeks, they're going to be feeling kind of left out in the cold, probably because of this situation. This is being like left out, feeling excluded, feeling like having like this poverty kind of mindset where there's a lack. It's not the best card to get. And then down here, in this position, we've got what you can do about the situation, what you can do about the situation. So like in this case, this person's being encouraged to be a little bit more carefree and just take their mind off of things and not worry about things too much. And then here in this position, this is about environment and the people around you and things you can't control. So like maybe, you know, they're like people around them are giving them strength, and that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. People around them are in their circle are giving them strength. So I would say, like in this case, I would say lean on your friends because they'll give you strength. All right, and then this is what they want. This is the heart's desire place and position within the Celtic Cross. So what they really want is a happy life. You got the children dancing here. The parents are holding each other and they're joyous. They've got their hands up celebrating and their cups are full. So that's what is in their heart's desire. And then the next thing is the final outcome of their situation. They have a decision to make. So they might even have to make a decision between 2 different people in love. And then I always put like a clarifier card there. Okay, yeah, they're going to meet a soulmate. One of these 2 people is going to be a soulmate connection because, oh, sorry, you guys can't see those, can you? One of these people is going to be a soulmate connection, but they're going to have to make the right choice. And this is just a clarifier card that I like to draw, but it's technically not part of the traditional Celtic Cross. This is, but sometimes I like to have like a clarifier for more information about the final outcome. So like that's why I draw just a clarifier to get more info. And if at any point too, like you want more information or the querent has questions about it, like let's say they have a question about this, then you can shuffle again and ask the question and say, okay, why is this person going to be out in the cold in the next 2 to 4 weeks? And then you just say, okay, Spirit, please let me know why this person is going to be out in the cold within the next 2 to 4 weeks. Why are they going to be feeling that way? And then you got this card here. It's because maybe the King of Wands is on their mind. Okay, somebody probably that they want and they can't be with them, or somebody that's just making them feel like they've been really left out. If you need more information, you can draw another card. So it's over and it's on their mind that this relationship is over. I think this is like them feeling kind of depressed and down about it. But it's positive as the final outcome. It's like positive that they will meet a soulmate. So it has a good ending for this person. So that is the Celtic Cross spread. So I just wanted to give you 2 spreads to start with today. So I hope that you learned a lot and I hope that you enjoyed it. Remember to give me a thumbs up and like this if you did. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and I always respond to those comments, so be sure to remember to do that, okay? Thanks so much for being here with me today, and many blessings to you all.